Alright, hello everyone, I'm Edgy here, and today we are playing Intrusive's Thoughtful Game Show. Basically, they're about intrusive thoughts, something like that, I guess. It's about a game. So it's a short, so from what I gather from the game page, it is a short visual novel about that has slightly horror and slightly romance as well. Which is about like a game show that tests your moral dilemmas. So it's basically big, kind of like. So basically, it's just match your free. That's one thing I will say about it. So if there will be warnings at the beginning, then I hope you read those warnings. If not, then there's like warnings here. If not, then there's warnings on the start of the game. So without further ado, let's start the game. The warnings? Is that their name? Okay. It doesn't matter. It's an all caps in English color. It's coloration. Quite boring. Okay. It's coloration. Quite boring, huh? There you go. At least like a decent voice. We won't be needing that anyway. Okay. Kinda like Deltarune. Names are not needed. Because for this game, we only need to know mine. Okay. How about it said volume? Not really much. Intrusive's a name, but that's an earful, huh? We like it simple here. Maybe a little less on the nose, ever. Call me Civ. Call me Civ. The E is silent, but deadly. Don't forget it, you hear? We have fun here, okay? Feel like fun? Yeah. Yeah? Sure you do. Don't make me the weird one. No worries. I don't know. Look at this set. It's made a lovely little game show. It's expensive, alright. Don't stare at me like that. We call this one Intrusive's Thoughtful Game Show. Unintrusive's Thoughtful Game Show, the rules are quite simple. Really simple. Show your intrusive thoughts. Okay, we'll provide a terrible scenario, and you have to pick a list of options that are just unspeakable. Who would do such terrible things? And you have to pick the least terrible option according to this live studio audience. Okay. Nothing. Who needs an audience anyway? I make quite good company, I'd say. You already make a good impression. Perhaps I'll even let you pick whatever disgusting option you want. And at the end, we'll see how just screwed up you really are, huh? Anyway, what's the hold up? You talk too much. Well, I mean, I'm reading your dialogues, buddy. Let's start simple, easy. We've all heard of a trolley problem, right? I did heard before. In fact, I watch a number now. Say, there's 5 people on the track of yours. On this track of yours, a trolley going full speed ahead. You pull a lever. The trolley shifts to a different set of tracks. This one holding just one person. You're just a passerby. Why dirty those clean little hands of yours? Would you really touch that lever just to save those 500 measly lives in exchange for what? Are you always trying to pay into unneeded matters? But that guilty conscience of yours must be eating you up. Okay. Well, we have to save on every choice. I might always start here anyways, because this is a game with multiple endings, so that's one thing to mention. You know, I'm an evil right now. I'm feeling a little evil, so do not pull the lever. Wow. Did that one guy slip you a bill or something? So righteous. Taking the easy way out by doing nothing. True, I'm Luigi. Thank you very much. Did you enjoy watching the five get run over right in front of you, even knowing that your comfort was worth more than theirs? I'm getting lightheaded just thinking about it. There's blood on your hands now. Will you lick them off, or smear it on that already ugly shirt of yours? Oh, that's an interesting thing. Oh hell yeah. Well, we'll smear it. Like, I'm not like. Both of these choices are just really smutty. I don't mean to say that. I was trying to like think of like another word, but I mean, I guess for some people it will be certainly that. You know what? Why not? We're full on devil anyways. Well, let's go on licking it all. That was rhetorical, but I respect the flirting attempt. Hi. Next actual question coming right up. Let's say your closest friend killed someone unreasonably. They were acting irrationally. I see. Would you help them get away with it? Hide that body and give them a needed alibi, or would you report them to whoever you deem necessary? Okay, this reminds me of another game. It is like the Dead Show. That's one thing. If you remember that, I played through that game with. Okay, let me. Okay, would you carry that corpse, or would you give it the respect it deserves? I thought it was like, you know what? I'm gonna go full devil. I'm just gonna like help your friend. Okay, you really put your own natural morals aside for another screwed up person. Would you even ask them the reason behind the murder, or do you trust others so blindly? Okay. Although I wouldn't doubt it if it wasn't blindly. Oh, you freak! With all those bodies you're racking up, I'm sure it's intentional. Okay. Okay, speed round. Hypothetical situation where you have two parents, one woman, one man, and they're both alive and healthy, and maybe love you and each other. Okay. Which one do you kill? Okay. Too slow. Imaginary points for D. Okay. Okay, let me just try to save here at least. So let me save here because I failed to save. So I'm just gonna continue. What? I will check the other one later. That wasn't a choice. But we can all make meaningful decisions under pressure, I suppose. Okay. Well, we're gonna be full devil anyway. Still, so... I wonder what happens, like... I guess there'll be further, like, more branches here later, so if I answer any of those as well. So, we'll see. Pressure. Think about it a bit further. That feeling in your chest when something's off, sickening almost. And the feeling drips down to your stomach. And it's like your intestines are dropping to your feet. Spilling onto your sock and soaking it in deep maroon. Do you feel it too? Can you feel it? Is something wrong? Discoloration. Well, I'm getting discolored right now. I'm joking. You're such a gullible idiot. That was too good. I don't know. I just didn't feel anything. Sorry. I'm just like here staring. Okay. Next question. This time I swear. You live with your life partner and your kid. You are content. You love this family of yours. But your lives are intertwined with the fate of the world. One of you must die, or the whole world will die with you. This one is more complicated than the rest. 4 different decisions. Okay. To live on without your partner, or perhaps your kid. Or to die so they don't have to. Okay. Or you're just too indecisive. Bring everyone with you. Okay. We know what we're picking with. So what will be hotshot? Alright, here's an actual one that I can see. Because the other one is a quick choice. Let everyone die. Obviously. So heartless. Does your skin burn under sunlight? Would splash with water, or maybe with like a silver bullet or something. Nah. Did you even consider the feelings of others here? Alright, here's the last one. It might be a hard one. Would you let me in? Even after everything I've done. Alright. I mean, intrusive thoughts. So I'm just gonna check both answers here first, I guess. Let's go with yes first. Doesn't that make you such a good person? To accept someone despite their flaws? That still depends. You know, it's intrusive thoughts after all. Or does it make you a bad person to accept someone despite clear bad intentions? It still depends. Like, triple lutz. Well, that sure ruined a life or two. I've done my job. I suppose you're expecting something, am I right? A prize, mayhaps? Nope, the results. You thought you would get a prize after all that. It also wasn't in the budget. Okay. You allowed yourself to answer these horrific scenarios, and then allowed me to degrade you in front of everyone. Only a freak does that. Okay. Do we get the freak ending? But would I be here if I wasn't either? How about that budget thing? I suppose I could give you more of my thoughts. Maybe treat it as a personality quiz result or something. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Based on your decisions, you have received a label. When the door closes, you have to smash a window open. Climb in. And steal the expensive items. You're robbing someone right now. You did really good. If your goal was to be the world's biggest arsehole, there we go. Hell yeah. But I'm just a guy on your screen. And all these scenarios were fucked. Okay, hang on a minute. We're frick to begin with. I don't actually mean anything, unless you wanted me to. Try a little harder next time though, and maybe I'll let you slice me up and pull out my nasty little heart. Animal assignment reach. Creepy hair that mainly eats meat. How cute. Oh. Okay. See you next time, my love. Congrats, you have received a Pretty Evil2 end. Okay. Alright. So I'm just gonna do that. Let's do the no first. No. Ah, what did I do something wrong to make you hate me like this? To fear me ever, and to fear me even. Just a little. Nope. Okay, I'm swear I'm done. Okay, same thing as before. Done my job. Okay, same thing. Same thing. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Based on your decisions, you have received a label. Okay, same thing. Okay, same thing on that. So it didn't matter. So let's go back to the speedy ass question. Just need this. Okay, there we go. Okay. Did I mention it was Women's History Month during this fictional situation? How dare you? I have to quickly choose an option. Yeah, I will choose the second one later. How dare you? But I'm sure there's baggage behind that. Not that it applies here or anything. Sorry for rushing you. I'm sure you like the pressure though. Ding ding. Just gotta press the skip. Alright, so everything else is the same thing here. Alright, just let everyone die. Okay, that one thing. Kidding! I know you did. Okay. You do it 10 times if I had to bet on it. Oh god, my flesh is burning up. Is it hot in here or is it just me? Hey, alright. Okay, same thing. Might be hard ones. There's like the. So let's see if there will be any differences here if I say yes or no. We'll just check first. Yes. Well, I suppose even with the cut in the budget, I could give you a little surprise. I think that was new. You did such a lovely job with the questions. Were you just trying to impress little old me with that edge of yours? It's working. It's working? That's kidding. What would you like? I got to make sure the price is up to my dearest mess up standards. Ah, there we go. This one would be. Let's choose every other option first. Nothing to do with you. You want me so. So, name. Did all our lovely banter mean so little? Wait. I think that was supposed to stay the name I inputted anyway. Well, I suppose a price is a price. I stick to my word. That break up view of the world screws you over one day, sweetheart. Love ya. Bye. Congrats, you have received the screw then. Nice. Alright. Let's see. Your friendship. It stinks a little. But I suppose someone like me doesn't deserve that acceptance of my feelings. I'm sure you have reasons. Just like the reasons you had to pick such messed up answers. I tease anyway. I suppose I accept the offer. See you next time, my sunshine. And this is Receive the Friendship End. I mean, why would you befriend anyway if you're onto full loss? So let's go with the actual true answer. You thought so. Who else gets to a place like here and answers the way they do, other than to receive this? I guess I have to answer for this sins. Close your eyes. Hell yeah. There we go. The last one suits you perfectly, dearest. Epic. I am die, thank you. You're so pretty when you're covered in blood. Aw, babe, don't give me that look. What could you possibly do? Okay. Wait. Let me proceed first, like the other way to me. Whoa there, a little PC, aren't you? I don't remember how to pronounce sometimes. I'd be careful with all that blood on the floor. Well, I'm sure bleeding out to death isn't really your thing, so I'll let you do it in private. Good luck. Congrats, you have received the death end. There we go. Alright, and now we'll try to attack back. There we go. Well, shy. Oh, that hurts a lot. You're freaked up. Hey, that's sick. You're sick. Perfect. Didn't expect you to match the energy. Love it. Okay. Till that do us part, I guess. Huh? Oh wow, I'm lightheaded. Didn't know this shite hurt so bad. Good God. Frick. Stop staring at me like that. What's so smirk inducing about this? Triple nuts? Fine. It's kind of funny. But just leave me in peace. How about no? Damn it. Congrats, you have received the true end. Oh wow. We have finally got the true end. Well, we're not done yet. Now we do like boring ass answers. Alright. Do pull the lever. For this one. Okay. I was kidding. But I guess only such a nosy person like you would end up here, huh? You really think those 5 lines are more valuable than one? You don't know anything. Yet, you think you are worthy of choosing their fate. I suppose you were forced into the situation, however. It's a hard one to start off with. I'm me, aren't I? There's blood on your hands now. Will you lick them off or smear it on that ugly shirt? On that already ugly shirt of yours? Okay. Let's just smear it. That's what I thought. Okay, same thing. Alright, here's the friend. Yeah. Okay. Give it the respect. I'm gonna report. So loyalty means nothing to you. A past full of memories is nothing in the face of possible prosecution. Or even just shame, I see. No backbone at all. I can tell with that slouch of yours anyway. Anyway. Alright. Too slow. I'm gonna let it play for this one. Now imaginary points for T. Okay. I almost feel bad rushing you, but sometimes pressure is needed to get the best results. Huh. Pressure. Okay. Same thing at this point. Alright. I'm just gonna... For the possible most boring one, I'm just gonna choose yourself for this one. So selfless, huh? You sure that's for the best of the others and not just for yourself? If anything, it's more selfish than most. But I'll let you have your moments anyway. Okay. Same thing at this point. Alright. So let's just save here. No. Obviously. Alright. See it. Okay. You really thought you would get a prize after all that. Okay, same thing for this one. If I wasn't either. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we see the label. Okay. Public humiliation ritual subject. Due to wussy ass. Option selected. Option selected. Hey, it isn't a bad thing to have morals. If only the scenarios were real, That's what you'd really do, huh? Okay. Animal assignment reach. You're either a hamster that dies of a heart attack, or a fish who sleeps for too long and gets flushed down the toilet forever. That kinda sounds like it. Good luck in the real world, pumpkin. Congratulations and congrats, you have received the Wuss End. Okay. I wonder what happens if, like, okay, so before I proceed to another ending at this point of, like, possible, I'm just gonna try to get here. Your dad. That's some baggage I'm not qualified for. Get a therapist, you sicko. Or maybe I rush you too much. Pressure kills. Okay. So I'm not sure if there's anything else different. So I think regardless, this will still be like the sicko one anyways. No. Okay, so probably still the same on that one. I didn't see it, unfortunately. Wait. Let me try again. Be right back. Okay, still Evil2. Alright. So at this point, it's going to be obvious. Let's try alternating. Okay. Do not pull the lever. Smear it. Report your friend. Let me try getting out of this thing. Here. Choose yourself. Let's go for yes. All right. Let's see what can we get here. All right, here we go. Receive the label. Isolation by a white-padded room victim who escaped and never fully readjusted, but did adjust enough to not be found again. You're a little messed up. It's kinda cute in a way. Edgy isn't really your thing though. Animal assignment reach. Garden snake that gets stepped on accidentally, or a hyena that never got a kill before it got shot in broad daylight. You better hope your possible parents love you. Sweet cheeks. Receive the Edgy End. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to guess like for the evil one, it's just like you just choose anyone else. So let's try choose your partner. I'll check the other choices. Love is in the air and blood on the dance floor. I guess that never really meant to you. They never really meant much to you anyway. Should I be afraid then? Alright. Let's go choose your child. I assume you're not a kid person then. It still doesn't really give you the right. Whatever floats that's sinking both of yours. I mean, I could also say stinking. Last one. Okay. Oh, never mind. I thought it said 2. It's the... Oh, well, I will do a lot of editing on this one. A little bit. I thought it was... it was like number 2 because it looks like 2. It was Z. Upon checking like the PDF, I have gotten all the endings. Okay. So, never mind. We have gotten all the endings at this point. So, basically, yeah. So wow, it's a fun one. I will say at this point I will just check a little bit around on the game page, what their thoughts about it. This is like an experiment. And no, it's not dumb or cringe. I disagree. It's a little like very silly game. I will still say a very silly personality horror game, horror quiz game a little bit, I guess. But yeah, still that was like pretty good. I will still say it's a little good experiment. I hope whatever big you're working with, I hope it will be very like it'll be even better. I hope so for future endeavors. I like the Nova piece. I guess I do kind of wish like basic game there's like every time you just choose no, like there's like a chance of like oh hey, I guess like that's something at least like should have been a cool thing that they had that you should add at least or something. Hey, just add some like actual random jump scare that can just actually happen. Still, yeah. Overall, it's a pretty interesting game. Pretty interesting visual novel as well. I hope like whenever you're working onto like onto this engine again as well, like whatever game, you succeed. So yeah, that's it. So that's it for Intrusive's thoughtful game show. It is pretty fun. I will still say I enjoy my time, and yeah, it's it is certainly a silly one. I will still say. So yeah, that's it for Intrusive's thoughtful game show. Also, like the final thing, I will say art. Art is always pretty good. So keep up the good work. Again, that's for Intrusive's thoughtful game show. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you into another game. So bye bye, and may stars guide you.